Welcome back to another episode of Excuse My Grandma. It's Kim and my co host.
Grandma Gail.
Grandma and I are filming on a very hot New York City day.
Terrible. We're in the middle of a heat wave.
By the way, for those listening or watching right now, please remember to follow the show. It's every Thursday. And if you already follow, please leave a review. The follow button should be in the corner of Apple Podcast or Spotify or wherever you're listening. This episode, we're going to talk about some life updates, some weddings I have coming up, some things going on in the entertainment world. We're going to talk about grandma hobbies making a
lot of stuff,
comeback.
Kim.
And we're going to bring on Sydney Silverman, a fashion influencer, to talk about all of the summer trends and how to be like a cool girl.
Okay. Sounds fun.
So first, let's chat about this wedding situation because every time we've hung out and we're like, we're gonna do videos, it somehow turned into a shopping trip.
And we haven't bought a thing.
No.
Well, you know what the problem is what we've discussed is that you've got so many weddings that they all know each other. So you're looking for different outfits. Otherwise, you're going to wear the same outfit to each of the weddings. They were all basically girls you went to Cornell with or whatever. And so it's a little tough. Plus the fact they don't really look that good. I mean, we saw some pretty things. So one would fit on the bottom, one didn't fit on the top. It was they're very difficult.
It's really hard
And
just
then
'cause,
I
like
liked one that you didn't buy, and I still think you should buy it. Worrying about your tiny little thing here that you didn't like. It looked so pretty on you. I loved it.
Okay, maybe we'll go back.
I will not today.
Not today. And we have some time for some of the weddings
Okay.
anyway. But yeah, I feel like all of these obviously everyone has a different thing that looks good on them. So it's like
Right.
once you find something that looks good,
Just buy it and get two colors.
yeah,
Maybe get a
literally.
blue and a black.
Or just like
Because you can't wear white, which I didn't realize even to the rehearsal dinner. No white for
Right.
anybody who's attending. See,
But
I thought
yeah.
you could wear something like a white print,
No.
but no, that's gone. So
Yeah, but
it gets a little more difficult.
and it's like obviously I have some dresses in my closet that I
definitely do.
didn't want to it's not as fun because it's like they're not new whenever, so I didn't want to think of it as an option. But now that I see what's out there,
Yours look
I'm like,
better.
mine might work, you
And
know.
and a couple of them that you gave away to a
I should have
friend,
kept.
you should have kept because we're looking at the same things again. But anyway, that's yesterday's news.
Also, every they're all destination
Right, which I
weddings.
think is crazy.
So then it's multiple outfits throughout, not only
Right.
for like night before night of, but
It's
it's like
3 nights
the
almost.
packing I mean, for all the day
Right,
activities and things
right.
like that.
It's a lot
And
of
also,
stuff.
every destination has like a different climate, a different vibe. So like what I'm wearing in Boston isn't really what I'm wearing in
Newport,
Aspen,
right.
and isn't really what I'm wearing in Newport,
No.
where I have these weddings, Miami later this year.
I
Like,
saw the greatest Newport dress, but the problem is you're not going in the summer. It had like sail boats on it. I
oh,
loved it.
at
I loved it. It
Zimmerman,
would have been
yeah.
great for the rehearsal.
Yeah.
But all right, it's very difficult. And I think classic is the best way to go on this.
Mhm.
First of all, you're packing, and it's not like you can have somebody press it. So you need something that doesn't wrinkle terribly also.
Yeah.
That's another thought. And that you can get in one suitcase. No one's taking a steamer trunk to go to a weekend wedding.
Yeah.
So
Sydney Silverman, the fashion influencer we have coming on later in the episode, I'm gonna ask her all of these packing questions because I know she's always going on brand trips. She was in a long distance relationship. I know she's always traveling, and so
all
maybe
right.
she has some tips for
She
us.
probably is in the same problem you're having.
Probably. Okay, let's move on to the drama club. So in the entertainment world, there are two major movies getting sequels.
Okay.
Meet the Parents.
Oh, who's
How
in it?
exciting is that?
I love
Ben
that.
Stiller, Bob De Niro, Blythe Danner, Owen
Not
Wilson.
Barbara Streisand. I don't think she's going to be in it
I
again.
didn't see her
Oh,
confirmed, but I saw
wasn't
like everyone
who else was
else.
in it? Oh my God, that was
Um,
one of the
I
funniest
know,
things.
and Ariana Grande is going to be in it.
Okay, all right. Well, I
Cast.
have to update it.
I
These
know.
other people are 80 years old.
I think it's going to be like their son.
Okay,
She's the one that he's getting married to,
oh,
or something,
whatever.
dating or something.
Another generation.
Yes, and it comes out Thanksgiving next year.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know.
That was my funniest thing. When then I'm gonna go meet those parents and do all that.
It's
Oh,
so good.
so good.
I did a rewatch of that the other day.
It's still funny.
Yeah. Also Freaky Friday, we have Freakier Friday coming out in
Right.
August with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. It's
Okay.
good when the
They've been
actual
on TV a lot, pushing it.
I know,
I've been watching
I
them.
saw that.
Yeah,
And it's so interesting because obviously they're iconic and
they
they,
are.
like, look the same, but also different. Lindsay obviously has gotten, like, a lot of
Well,
work
whatever.
done to look
Whatever, good for her.
she
She
looks
looks lovely.
amazing.
And Jamie Lee Curtis is just divine.
But do you
She's
know that she
fabulous.
lives in Dubai, Lindsay Lohan? Because she moved there because they have laws against people taking photos of you. So that's the only way she could, like,
Oh, isn't that
get
interesting?
away from paparazzi, her
Oh,
like, is by
wow.
living there. Obviously, she probably films and stuff here, but she's
Okay.
based there,
All
which is
right.
so interesting.
Okay.
Uh, and this already came out. I watched it over the weekend, Happy Gilmore too. Did
Did
you
you
hear
like
any
that?
mixed feelings.
Okay.
So, it was funny. I mean, it's not like an epic, but it's like a
Okay.
silly I
That's
think if you loved the first one, they did a lot of, like, callbacks to that first
okay.
movie, but if you love golf, they have every famous golfer ever
Oh,
in this
really?
movie. At least 50 famous golfers from the ones that are popular today, like, name one of them. He
I
was in
don't
it. Scheffler, whatever.
Scotty
Yeah,
Scheffler.
he was in it. Then,
Really?
like, the most iconic ones that were, like, around the time of, like, Arnold Palmer and
Oh,
stuff, like, they were in it too.
Tiger Woods?
No.
Okay.
Everyone but him. So, that was cool if you like golf, I feel
Okay.
like to have those cameos,
That's
but,
fun.
you know,
That's
I
fun.
like that that Adam Sandler put his 2 daughters in it and his wife in it, cause
Well, that's a good way for them to stay together.
yeah,
You
true.
know, it's a family business. I think
Yeah,
that's terrific.
and the daughters are good, and they've been acting in other things
Exactly,
too,
I'm
so,
sure.
um, that's always fun to see, and also, like, even on their press tour on the red carpet, Adam Sandler's in, like, basketball shorts and a
R
t-shirt, and it's like, "What are you doing?"
Well, that's where he
He wears,
looks.
like, an oversized jersey, it's just so
But that's
funny.
funny. That's
Yeah,
funny, and that's and he's relatable. See, so many of these stars come in with a tuxedo and all this
yeah.
other jewelry hanging from them. Who could relate to that? Adam Sandler with his basketball shorts. Everybody in
He is
America
so relatable.
is related. He's related to him.
And even, like, I saw this TikTok that this girl posted, just, like, somewhere in New York, he did a I actually don't know if it was in New York, but I assume it was. He was just, like, doing a pickup basketball game with some guys on the
Right.
side
Well,
of
that's what
like,
he
he's
loves.
just so chill.
Good.
Love that for
Love
him.
it. Looking forward to seeing that.
Okay, let's do the grandma report. So, the article this week is there's actually a few places that wrote this article, but reasons you should indulge in grandma hobbies by psychologists. So, basically, the main points of this article were people in their 20s and 30s are embracing traditional hobbies like knitting, journaling,
Right.
crafting,
Crafting, a
and
lot of
they're
crafting.
referred to as like grandma hobbies or grandma core. And this trend is, I feel like, kind of a digital detox because there's so much like
It's
screen
relaxing.
fatigue
Exactly.
that it's
It's correct.
relaxing. And people actually reported improved well being, stress reduction,
Mhm.
stronger social connections.
'Cause they're probably sitting around a table with their contemporaries,
Mhm.
and they're enjoying what they're doing without having to look on their screens,
Yeah, it's more
and
community based.
exactly, which I think is terrific.
Yeah, and I guess like knitting, baking, like they're all also hands on, kind of like tactile
Right,
calming.
which makes you feel good.
And they said that it boosts brain function, so learning those skills are like strengthening memory and focus and all these things too.
But my memory must be very good because I play every game, and I sew and I knit.
I
So, I'm waiting to my brain is gonna be just good. You
have you
don't have to
noticed the
worry.
mental benefits yet?
Well, I actually when I play bridge a lot, I do notice a difference because it makes you really think about the cards and you have to remember
Mhm.
what was thrown or what what your partner has done. So I do think all these games are very challenging. I even think mahjong, which is getting very popular again. My mother used to play it. Her mother used to play it. That is becoming very. It's like almost like a playing gin with a card. So you see sequences. People see the numbers and they have to figure out how to do it. And I think it's also good for the brain. All these games make you think. Thinking is good.
So what's a ritual or activity that I should take on that you do in your life?
Well, I think you should play a card game. I actually think you can learn bridge and you could be very good at it because you're very good at canasta. That you don't have to take on. You are always good at that.
Maybe I
Uh,
have to play
and
more though.
mahjong too, I can teach you.
Okay.
They're not difficult. Bridge is difficult. Bridge you have to
Mhm.
study, and it's an ongoing you never learn the whole thing.
Mhm.
It's fun, you can play on many different levels. We're
Yeah.
not playing in tournaments, but it's a fun game. Listen, I learned in my late 40s how to play. And it's wonderful, and listen, I even love to play gin. Anything with a number that you have to add, it makes your brain think.
Yeah. Oh, I hate math though.
Yeah, but you can play with cards. 8 and
Maybe.
8 makes 16, you can do it.
Okay, wait. So what grandma hobby are we gonna take on together that you don't already do?
That we don't already do? Well, that I don't know. I don't know because
Should we
we're not
scrapbook?
mending. We're not mending.
What does that
Sewing
even?
and mending. There's a lot of mending going on. I've noticed that a lot of the groups that where your grandmas had a groups together with their children, and they're all sewing their jean jackets. They're doing different designs in the
That
back.
is so hard. That to me is not relaxing. That's like stressful.
No, but it's not. It's like quilting. People who like to who
Quilting.
get into sewing find it's very peaceful actually.
Yeah. I remember.
Tapestries, needlepoint. Well, we had a problem with the needlepoint.
I
We didn't know
know.
we could go one way, and then we had a problem turning it around.
I feel like I was before my time because 4 years ago, it was like, "Teach me knitting, I want" or needlepoint, "I
Right,
want to
right.
do this grandma hobby," and it was not relaxing for me. I was,
No,
like, so I couldn't
because
get it in the hole.
you got too small a canvas. That was our
It was,
problem. You
like,
had to do a beginner
a
canvas. That
lot of
was too
brain
difficult.
power for me, but maybe I should go back to it and do it with a different canvas.
Exactly. Something easier so that
Yeah.
you get the hang of it, and then you could do it anytime.
Yeah. I remember when I was visiting colleges, I got a sweatshirt at every college because I was like, at the end, I'm gonna turn it all into a quilt of
Which
all
a
the
lot of
colleges that
I'm
I
sure people
visit.
you never
And
did
those
that.
sweatshirts sat in mom's apartment for like 5 years. And she's like, you've now graduated your college. I don't think you're gonna make this quilt. And
Right.
so those
All
are
right.
gone. But
Okay.
um
It's a fun idea, though.
it's a fun idea, but maybe we can quilt something else.
Something that's not college oriented.
Yeah. We're gonna do Grandma Gail's voicemail and see what someone needs help with this week.
Hi, Grandma Gail. I'm a little sad right now. I live here in America and I went to Italy a couple of months ago. I met this guy, fell head over heels. He flew here to visit me. We went on a very romantic trip to Mexico and we just got back. And
You broke.
within days of us being back, he was already spending time with other women, ignoring me. Even though we aren't technically together, it just felt really disrespectful. He also randomly out of nowhere said he needed space. And then when I questioned it and got upset, he literally went off on me and told me he never wanted to speak to me again. And for days, I felt really insecure, like something's wrong with me. And I don't feel like I did anything to deserve that or warrant that, but I'm just feeling down about it.
Baby, that is called gaslighting. When someone makes you feel bad for something that they did, they're gaslighting you, and it's so understandable and relatable that, like, you were started questioning yourself because that's what he made you feel like you had to do, but there is no world in which he could be painted in a good light
Right.
for this situation.
And you probably went away on a trip too quickly.
Yeah.
I think that was something that came out of too fast, and, you know what? He's a player, and just let him go, and you can't be upset because you did nothing wrong.
Like,
Just
naturally, you're gonna catch feelings when you're in Europe on a trip with some
exactly.
guy.
With the sun coming across the sky and the water being blue, but you know what? This isn't reality. You
Mhm.
went too quickly into a trip with somebody you really didn't know well, and I think that the best thing is to say goodbye to this young man.
It's a hard one because it's like, would you rather have not had that experience and, like, held back? Because you don't know, maybe it could have been the love of your life when doing something like that
Well,
with someone, but I guess if you're gonna do it, you have to, like, really be prepared. I don't know if you ever
right.
can, but, like, if this doesn't work out, like, I am not gonna be heartbroken,
Right.
but there's just no way to control that.
So, but all right, now she knows, and now move on because there's no point dwelling on it. This is certainly not a guy that you should dwell on too long.
Yeah, so I guess it's just find
Good
ways to
luck.
get over
Yeah.
him and not feeling down about herself after a situation like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
What
I
would
think
you
you're right.
like no
Kim, I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm really sad for her. She probably put herself into a too vulnerable a position right away, and I'm hoping she just realizes that this wasn't the right guy. That's all.
Yeah, and it's
I don't
nothing
think
that
we should spend too much time. She should spend too much time dwelling over this. It wasn't that long a relationship.
okay, so it's like just fill your time and headspace with other
Exactly. Go
things.
out with some friends, have some
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, let's do a quick Ask Grandma Anything that everyone wrote in on Instagram. So remember, if you want to get your question answered, follow us on Instagram. Excuse my grandma. We post a question box on our story all the time, and you can write in there. Someone said any advice for their wedding day.
Take a Valium.
Is
You
it
know what?
stressful?
I think I hopefully everything is done by the wedding day, but there's always jitters the day of. And I'm sure she's been with this young man or he's been with this young woman for a while. And don't worry about it. And you know what? Somebody's dress isn't going to be right. Some relative's going to sit at the wrong table. The clergyman might come late. You know what? It all works out. Everybody gets married. The day is not the excitement will eventually become your life together. And that's the important thing. So go through with it, look beautiful, have a good time as best you can. And don't think about any of the little small details. That's already gone. It's done. Whatever it is, it is. And enjoy the day, and then have a great time when you go away together, and just make a new life together, and just have a good future.
Okay, they wrote, I like this guy. I gave him my business card, but I haven't heard from him. Help.
Well, if he didn't call back, that's it. I mean, I don't know what the problem is here. Don't we get it? If somebody doesn't respond within a certain, let's say, a week or 10 days, they put it away or they threw away the card. So, you know what? It was a good idea. It could be a very nice man or a woman, but evidently the spark wasn't mutual. Or maybe the person might be already committed to somebody else. You don't know since you just
Right.
met him
They could have been in
casually.
a situation.
Exactly. So if somebody doesn't respond within a couple of days, I would just say it's not going to happen.
You're probably right, but I do understand, like, I know with the girlfriend recently, she was like, she met this guy at a party and then later, like, bumped into him at a bar and was like, "Okay, this is your chance, like, if you wanna" she was thinking, like, "I hope he asked for my number," but he didn't. So it's like she's like, "Should I follow him on Instagram and get him to, like, message me that way?" But I guess if he didn't ask for her number, he doesn't wanna go out with her?
Exactly.
Unless he's not aware that she's interested or
No,
something.
it's too much conversation. If
Okay.
somebody's interested in you, they'll call you.
Yeah.
Dating hasn't changed from when I was dating. If somebody likes you on site, they'll ask for your number.
Yeah. So I guess the answer is,
2 shots, he's out.
yeah, to look for somebody else because he's not
Exactly.
calling.
Exactly.
Okay, someone said, "What do you think about gentle parenting?" Do you know what that is?
No, not really.
It's like an approach now that's very popular to raising children that is kind of about empathy and, like, boundaries without using fear or punishment.
Oh
So it's
god.
like the kids learn best through connection, not through coercion. So it's like you treat children as, like, real individuals with people and thoughts and
Well,
feelings.
they're not. They're not. They're little munchkins, and they need to have parameters, and they need to have structure. So, you know what? All this parenting, raises a group of kids who have absolutely no idea what's right or wrong.
I love the idea of gentle
Okay,
parenting, no
goodbye to you. Don't
surprise.
call me. Don't call me when the kid is naughty.
Like, for example, like, if you would have said, like, "Because I said so." If they're like, "Why can't I do this?" You would be like, "Because I said so." A gentle parenting person would be like, "Let me explain why you can't go."
This is so bad. Forget it. You're
And
gonna
when you would have been like, "You're in a timeout," gentle parenting would
I
be like,
wouldn't have said a timeout. I said would have just said, "No, you can't do it."
"Yeah, right." But, like, instead of being punished, like, I feel
Nobody
like
would punish. I
you
wouldn't
would always
punish.
threat, or at least mom, she'd be like, "You're punished." She would say that all the
Yeah,
time.
well, what was she punishing with? Just sending you to Alcatraz? I mean, this was
Nothing, but I guess
of
just
course.
the
The verbal.
verbalizing about it.
Right.
And gentle
Timeout.
parenting would be like, "Let's problem solve this together."
Unless you're a psychoanalyst, don't go that way.
All right. Um, Grandma's favorite clothing style era.
Clothing style era. Uh, I think probably I don't know. I think probably now.
Huh.
I don't think it's any one time. There were little bits and pieces of every decade that I've enjoyed and taken bits and pieces from, and probably still own some of the articles. But, I basically like classics, so I would say it's always been the same.
Well, now that we're on the topic of fashion, let's go get Sydney Silverman. She's a fashion influencer I've been following for a while. She has a very like aesthetic feed. She's such a cool girl. And we're going to talk all about what she has been loving for trends this
Okay.
summer.
Sounds like fun, Kim.
Okay, we are joined by Sydney Silverman. Welcome to Excuse My Grandma.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
We're so excited to ask all of our fashion questions.
Fall questions for
Yeah.
me.
Yes, we're gonna get into fall trends. We're gonna talk summer trends.
Love it.
First, is this rope belt weird?
No,
And am
I'm
I wearing it
obsessed.
right?
No,
No, I like it.
100%. When you came in the room, I was like, that is so chic.
Okay, because I haven't asked your advice on
I
it
like
yet,
it.
and I
It's
just got it and
cute.
like ripped the tag off, and I don't know.
No,
I
I love
like it.
Okay, yeah, I have
100%
both of your
approved.
signs of approval. I feel now I can relax and actually get
Yes,
into the
yes.
podcast. So tell us a little bit and our listeners about your content creator background and how you
Yeah.
got into fashion.
Absolutely. Well, the content creation kind of came really natural. Like it really was never the plan, which was crazy. I had a full 9 to 5 and I was kind of just like dressing up for work every day and putting on cute things. And I like love shopping. My mom loves shopping. So I've always been obsessed with clothes. So I kind of just started of like putting on my outfit for works every day, showing that. I also loved watching other people unbox things. So that was actually my first viral video, which was funny, but, like,
What
not
brand was it? Do you remember?
it was that I bought things
Yeah.
from. I came back from vacation and I bought, like, so much
Yeah,
stuff.
while you were away, okay.
I had, like, probably, like, 15 boxes of stuff
I
and,
love
like
watching those too.
yeah, and, like, obviously none of it was PR at the time, it was just me buying everything.
Mhm.
So I was like, "Oh, this could be fun." I'll just, like, unbox things in front of the camera and, like, show people what I bought, and it kinda went viral, so I was like, "Okay," like, that was fun,
It's
but
actually a good
really
distinction though, like, I love watching the ones where it's naturally someone's taste on
yes.
when they went away or whatever it was versus,
100%.
"Okay, here's the PR that I got that I didn't pick out."
100%. Me too. Like,
Yeah.
I
And it
always
depends on who they are. Some of these girls
Yeah.
who do it,
'Cause you
I have
scroll
one
and
this
watch.
big one. I have a
Yeah.
couple that I really watch.
Yeah.
I love the way she puts the outfits that she's
100%.
clearly advertising,
Yeah.
but she's also 5'11" and a tiny, tiny size too, and everything looks good on her.
Yeah.
But she dresses it up and she puts accessories with it, and some of they're really very talented. A lot of the girls on the Instagram.
sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. So excuse me,
100%.
continue.
No, yeah. So I pretty much kinda just did that, and it was, like, one of those stories that I was, doing my 9 to 5, working weekends for them, and then I would come back late from work and, like, answer my emails and ask my boyfriend to, like, shoot my content on the weekends, and then it kinda got to the point where it definitely grew, and it was hard to obviously do both because they really
Right,
are both 2 full-time jobs,
Yeah.
and you can't really do them both, honestly, once you get to a certain
right.
point. And so I kinda took the leap and I was like, "Okay, I'll give myself 2 months." I was like, "If I see it actually paying off and seeing that I'm busier than I was even
Mhm.
before, then I guess we have something going on, and if not, like,
You can
all
always go
okay."
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say for aspiring content creators, like, how do you know when you have the legs for it to become a full-time thing? Like, after
Yeah.
the 2 months, like, what was the metric? You're like, "Okay, I'll do it full-time."
Yeah. I think it was when I honestly just got busier than when I was before, which
Right.
was even more shocking to me, and I also wanted to see if I was to actually put all my time and energy into my content, if that would
Mhm.
actually pay off and being able to focus on it 100%, and I really did see that, and so now it's been, I think, like, almost a year of me doing it full time, which
Amazing.
is
That's great.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Grandma, do
terrific.
you remember when we decided to when I decided to do
You
Excuse
do.
My Grandma full-time, do you remember, like, you urging me to or not urging me to? Because I can't remember our conversation around
Uh,
it.
well, I think we were on a terrace in Florida. It
'Cause
was
that's when
right
we
it was
started.
after COVID, right.
Yeah.
I think we discussed when it became profitable because nothing was very profitable the first couple of years, the
Yeah.
first year of COVID.
No, it was
So
the first, like, 6 months,
yeah,
and then
I think
yeah.
then all of a sudden saw people approaching us to do things and we were getting paid for it. So then I knew it was really could be actually a
Maybe
business.
Yeah.
that's when you took it seriously, but I actually agree Sydney, I felt like it was when I was like, if I want to take this further, I actually don't have the capacity to
Yeah.
To
do
do
so
both.
Yeah.
with also my job.
Totally. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that
Right.
I feel like a lot
Mhm.
of times people don't
People don't
see.
understand that.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah, doing both of it was
Mhm.
definitely it was fun, it was challenging, I was working my butt off, but I'm very happy and excited just to kind of be able to do one now.
Yeah, and I love following you. I also feel like you have a very distinct style. How did you find what your personal style was?
Yeah.
Because as you sat down, I was also saying, like, I struggle with that, and I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of girls don't really know how to find their own aesthetic.
Yeah.
Grandma Gail has such a specific one, but I wanna what do you think?
Yeah. Kinda going back to honestly, like, my mom. My mom was, like, one of my biggest fashion inspirations, like,
Okay.
growing up, we
That's
would,
usually
like,
what happens.
sit in her closet for, like, hours, and I would just try on everything, and she's, like, also such a fashionista, so I love it.
Mm,
And so she's the one that kinda really got me into jewelry and clothing and
Mhm.
everything and kinda just, like, learning my own personal style. But I truly do feel like my style is constantly evolving, like, I was even looking at photos of myself a year ago, and it's changed even so
mhm,
much then. So I kinda just thinking it's, like, whatever makes you feel good about yourself and comfortable. Like, honestly, like, my favorite outfit is wearing jeans and, like, a white tee and just
mhm.
putting really fun accessories to it. But I feel like it's just really all about, like, finding your balance, like, looking at Pinterest sometimes for inspo or TikToks. I feel like that's always helpful.
Yeah.
See,
Right.
I see that. See, it's interesting because we've discussed this so many times.
Yeah.
Kimberly and I are very short.
Yeah.
You're mid height. You're a better height, and so it's very easy for you to really find style that's
Yeah.
being created now in the stores. It's much harder for the petite ladies out there.
Yeah.
So for the people who are listening, you know what I mean. So we have to find something that fits our shape, but yet
Yeah.
is trendy.
Yes.
And you can't always be like a Twiggy. You have to look at we're hourglass, so we
Yeah.
have to look what looks good in an hourglass figure. So it's really all about knowing what your, I think, body type is, and
Yeah.
then adapting a style that you like, of course, and you
100%.
feel is au courant.
Mm.
It's not as easy as a lot of people think.
No, definitely
I mean,
not.
you can't look at also, I think, can't look at the models that you see on several of the Instagrams because they really, first of all, their bodies are
Yeah.
amazing and they're very, very tall. I don't see any short people
Yeah.
on Instagram except us. You and I bring down the averages.
I
Uh,
don't know about that.
I don't
Maybe
see
the
any other.
algorithm's not.
I we gotta find if there are any other short people. I
But
think we
that brings
are.
up, I mean, we're gonna get more to, like, specific
Right.
trends,
Yeah.
but do you think your body shape or your age, like, prevents you from following a certain trend, or is it just the way you could style that trend?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think so, honestly. I think, like, I love to dress conservative, but then there'll be
Mhm.
some nights that I wanna dress like I'm 21 again and
Yeah.
have fun with it, and, like, I love both sides of that. I will say, like, I feel like sometimes I feel my best when I'm, like, in a baggy pair of jeans or something that is a little bit more conservative, but I feel like you don't really have to follow just, like, one lane of it, like, you could really explore everything and try a bunch of different things and see what you think looks best.
Yeah. You're right, maybe it's like try it on yourself,
Try it
only you
all.
know what you
Yeah.
feel good in, yes.
Yeah. Go out for
So
dinner with your girlfriends, and
right.
if you are loving your outfit, it's great. Take a photo of it too and save it in your album so you can remember that outfit for later.
Mhm. When
That's a
you
good. That's a good
Yeah, I
tip.
like that
Yeah.
Actually,
tip.
that's a good tip.
When you are taking pictures with your friends
Yeah.
and or with your boyfriend, that helps that we were saying he's a filmmaker, so
Yes.
I guess he knows, like, your angles
He's the
probably.
best with it. Like, I love when he gets to shoot my content. I have a very short window when I do,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
we use it to the best of my
That's
abilities.
so funny.
Yeah.
But when you're doing that, how do you decide what outfit you wanna post on
Yeah.
your grid? Because I feel like sometimes there's so much pressure, I'm like, "This outfit wasn't good enough," or, like, to
Totally.
post, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. Honestly, I don't, like, think about that. Maybe I should more, but I kinda just dress for, like, the occasion, like, if I'm going out or to a concert or to dinner, and
Mhm.
whatever I put on, I'll just be like, "Oh, let's spend 10 to 15 minutes before and take
Right.
a couple cute pictures." So I don't usually really plan, like, an outfit for Instagram, but I love maybe that it comes across like
Yeah.
that.
No, I mean, that's probably the better way to do it because it's like you're actually dressing for your real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
That
but let's now
said
the question is now, all right, now here
Yes.
we've been searching
Yes.
because I'm sure you're in the same boat as Kim is. wedding
Oh,
venues,
yes.
and the night before and the night I never
Yeah.
knew, because we
Yeah.
never really did these kind of extravagant 4-day weddings
Yeah, they're
situations.
crazy.
The night you're not allowed to wear anything white if you're not the bride.
Yeah,
So
no.
even the rehearsal dinner, no white.
No white.
So because we saw something in a window and it was like a plaid. It was very pretty. The background was white.
Yeah.
Kim says, no,
Yeah.
no
Well, I was
white.
shocked that she was like, "Just wear that white lace dress in your
Well,
closet."
it wasn't white lace.
How
It was
dare
cream.
you?
It was
How
Yeah,
cream.
maybe not the white lace.
It was
Yeah.
cream. It was like it
Okay,
was
cream lace
all
dress,
right.
like,
Well,
that's
you
so
correct
I
me.
know.
okay.
They're such beautiful colors too that I wish I could, but yeah, I feel like staying
All right.
away from that.
That's
But
good to know.
honestly, barring dresses, because I'm very much in
Yeah,
my wedding friend season of
right.
everything, and obviously you feel the pressure of like having a new outfit
And
for
it's
every
exorbitant.
occasion. Yeah, and even going online, it's like hard for me to find
Mhm.
a dress that's at a reasonable price. So honestly, a lot of my girlfriends and I have just been switching dresses.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, because we're all in it and we all obviously want to like have a
Yeah.
new outfit, but it's hard to be reasonable and be like, I can't spend,
That kind
this
of
every
money.
single wedding that I have, to your point, like the 4 nights of it.
You
It's
must have very stylish friends.
They're great.
I love my friends. I don't think I wanna
No,
switch
you're the
outfits
most
with
stylish
anyone.
of all of them.
No. There
No,
might
well,
be, like,
they're a
1
couple. They're a
or
couple.
2,
A couple, yeah.
but, yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
also feel like if you're going to the same I mean, it
Well,
depends if
that's
they
the
have different
problem.
friend groups,
Yeah,
but if you're all
true.
going to the same ones and then you're like, "Wasn't she wearing this?"
Yeah. Honestly, nobody remembers.
But there's also
Yeah.
that company that my friends have. They rent them.
Yeah, like,
Renting
That's a
is a
very
big
big
thing,
business
yeah.
now. I think people
And I think it's
rent.
so smart,
It
honestly.
is smart.
Yeah.
It is smart.
For
They
both
clean
ends.
it, they fix it, and
Yeah.
and then you send it back after
Yeah.
the weekend because you're never going to wear them again. Half of them.
No, that's that's the hard part about the wedding dresses.
I also feel like your style is very, like, effortless, cool girl, like how you're saying, like, baggy jeans and a tank top
Yeah.
with
You
a
like
cool
that,
accent
Kim.
I love that. I want to be more like that,
Yeah.
and I feel like I don't know if people have been like, "You have that cool girl aesthetic," if you've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I definitely would say that about
Thank
you.
you so much.
How would you, like, give people the advice to wear that effortless look?
Totally. I think definitely investing in really good basics, like a really good pair of jeans that fit you, a really good white tee. And then personally, I just love to accessorize it. And I think those things you don't really have to invest that much money in, like a really fun shoe with a really fun bag or a statement earring or rings. So I think there's a lot of ways you could kind of just make that effortless that really doesn't have you think if you're rushing to get ready,
Mhm.
but it still looks really
Right.
cool.
See, and I think instead of the jean, most people out there a good pair of black pants,
Yeah, like a trouser.
a
Yeah.
trouser.
I love a trouser.
That's a tremendous.
Yeah.
You go to it goes to the office. It goes for dinner. It goes for lunch. It goes for
Yeah.
anything you want.
A morning
That to
tunic.
me, it's any pant that fits properly, and then a white basic. I would say man-tailored shirt or silk shirt or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the shirt would be, and then if you want to wear a little tee underneath it, that's fine too. But I think basics are basics. A nice black shoe, a good black bag.
Yeah. And
The
you'll
other
wear them
things
on
that you want to do a funky pink bag or green
Yeah.
bag, don't spend a lot of money on it. Go to
Exactly.
TJ Maxx and go look on
Yeah.
the racks.
Yeah.
But basics, beige, black, blue, those kind of things should be good quality that you keep forever. See,
Yeah.
I mean, a good pair of black pants until you could last a very long time if they're tailored. I'm
Yeah.
not saying, they do change season to season.
Yeah,
I
feel
know
like
you do.
every season and you're always like, "Well, you already have a pair of black pants." I was like, "No. Those were high-waisted."
Yeah.
I know.
These
Well,
are
that's
now
the whole
these
thing
are-
with kids do.
It's
Right.
always different in
Right.
some
Well, that's
way.
true. Well, they have to, otherwise they wouldn't be in business.
Yeah, that's true. But I was saying your shoes are amazing
Well,
and iconic.
Well, my Chanel shoes are iconic, and I have, and that's the only shoe I wear. So I have it in a lot of colors, and they don't
For
go out
those
of
just
style.
listening,
Never.
it's the Chanel belly flap that
Which you've
Grandma's
seen on
wearing.
Grandma's feed 9,000 times if you've watched our podcast.
Yeah. Grandma, what do you think used to be a marker of a cool girl back when you were younger?
No, I was younger. I was married, so I don't think I was ever really. I think I was wearing what was au courant at the time. I wore, like when I was in college, I would wear the tight little,
The
what do they
capris?
call those capri things?
Yeah,
Thank
and they're
you.
all come
I wore-
back.
They're all
Yeah.
back. I wish I had them.
I wish you did
I don't
too.
think I'm the same size anymore, but whatever looks good on you, you have to do it. I still say it's body type. If you can wear a capri on the bottom, I was short, so I would never wear an oversized top.
Yeah.
Basically, I would wear a tailored top. So, and I love a jacket. I love a tailor jacket.
Me too.
I know that it's fun to wear something a little outlandish, and I don't mind it if you don't spend a lot of money on it. I
Yeah.
mean, I was listening to somebody the other day. One good jacket can last forever. You can put it with pants, you can put it with a skirt, you can put it with a
Really
tulle
fun.
skirt,
Yeah.
and it's perfect. So I would invest in quality items,
Mhm.
and the other stuff should be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, t-shirts they get washed out anyway in one
Yeah.
season. Don't spend a lot of money on a t-shirt. You can find a nice t-shirt, a white t-shirt or whatever color you have, and
White t-shirts are another thing though, like,
yeah,
I have one that I hate and then one
Yeah.
that I love,
I
and
know
Yeah,
you
and
do.
they're both white t-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're
But they're
very
so
individual.
specific.
They're
Yeah.
so
Like
specific.
every single my tees are for different occasions.
Yes.
Well,
Like,
you have
Only
the
that
same
I know
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
right,
much
and no one
your
else can know except for
No,
you.
100%.
No, but I also meant not even with fashion, like, what do you think makes someone a cool girl?
I don't know, I never thought about it, sweetheart.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe just feeling how good about yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
And your
confident.
attitude,
Yeah.
when you walk in a room, you think you look hot. I
Right.
always thought I looked the
Yeah.
best in the room.
Right.
I never even thought about it. I always, that was my thing. I think that's something your parents ingrain in you. You get a certain amount of self-confidence.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think
you walk in
confidence
the
is
room
everything.
and
Yeah.
that's about everything. Don't have to be the best of at anything, but if somebody thinks you are, then that's all that
Okay, then
matters.
I think confidence and like having a good attitude and being nice
Yeah.
is the
And being
ultimate
nice.
cool girl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree, actually. It's, like, nice and you're not trying too hard
Yeah.
and you're,
And like being
genuine.
supportive for other people too,
Exactly.
especially in this industry because it could get a little crazy sometimes. I think just like rooting for your friends and for others, and there's a space for everyone.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get into the summer fashion trends
Yeah.
that you think are cool and that you're loving this
Yes.
summer. But actually, like, can we get into how to style them, not just like
Yeah.
this, that, that? Because I
Yes.
feel like I wouldn't know how to pair some things together.
100%. Well, so first of all, I've been very into sheer for the summer.
Okay.
Mhm.
And whether that's like a sheer skirt and you kind of wear something like oversized over it, or I just wore it actually, this like sheer set and kind of could be like for the beach and then transfer it to nighttime. I feel like also finding the right like
I was
underpieces
gonna
for
say,
that is
what
a
Oh,
little
we've
bit
been
difficult.
discussing
Yeah.
that. That's so
I
hard.
feel like the look of wearing like intimates out of the house and
Yes.
being like in your pajama or in
Yes.
boxer shorts is very in. But how do you wear a sheer outfit? Like, what are you putting under it?
I think it could go either two ways. You could either really just try and make it actually sheer, doing like the nude underwear, the pasties, or kind of doing the opposite where you'll wear like a black bra or something so it
Right.
looks like it's
On
supposed to be.
purpose.
Yeah. So I think it kind of depends on the outfit,
And the
but
time of day.
yeah,
Like,
definitely
At
the time
night,
of day.
at night, I think it's a great look.
Yes.
You once had a top like that, you hated it. You had a sheer top with and if you wore a black undergarment under it, it looked great.
Oh, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
And you never
But
liked
that
the idea.
Yeah, it wasn't really sheer.
Oh, sure enough.
It was sheer enough. You could see my bra.
You could see every,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's the point.
You have to, but you have to feel good in it.
Yes.
See, that's the
exactly.
whole message to everybody. If you don't feel comfortable, then it's not going to be cool
Totally.
because it really isn't you. So
Yeah.
that's the, really the lesson learned.
Mhm.
My best nights are when I like my outfit the most.
Exactly.
So
When you
true.
feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Okay, what's another one?
Another one I would say is probably like little shorts and a baggy tee.
Mm.
I feel like I love like the micro mini shorts right now.
Mhm.
I also love cowboy boots for the summer.
Oh, see, Kim, told
Wait,
you.
what?
Going to a wedding, and I said, wear the
Okay,
dress
but
with black boots.
let me just say though that the wedding in
Aspen.
so
In
it
Aspen.
makes sense to wear cowboy
Yeah.
boots. But
No, not
you're
here.
saying anywhere.
I'm saying
Oh,
anywhere.
really?
I think you could like throw on a cute linen dress and put the cowboy boots on. I
Well, it
think we don't need
depends
to save it
where.
for fall.
Maybe in Montauk.
No,
Not
I
in New
I
York.
think it's cool. I do see people wearing it, but sometimes I'm like, in the summer, why are we wearing leather boots?
Yeah, leather might be a little hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Could wear it in LA.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
LA
It's
look.
cold enough at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good LA look.
Yeah, I'm going obviously next week I'm gonna see you,
Oh yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going tomorrow, but I was thinking even with packing and stuff, like I like to
Yes.
pre-plan my outfits when I'm going
100%.
away, and then I feel more confident when I'm there
The
versus
best thing to do.
here. I feel like I look like shit every day because I like
Oh,
don't
you
plan.
never
I
do.
don't, but I'm saying like I don't plan outfits, and
Yeah.
it's like my
Well, you have a
daily
whole
life.
closet
Yes,
there,
I
so you
get
can
that.
fool around. When you're away, you have a limited amount of
It's
things.
almost better though.
Well, for you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for someone indecisive maybe, but How do you pack for those long trips? And when you were long distance, especially, like,
Oh my gosh,
dealing
yeah.
with the climate and going back and forth,
Yes.
how did you know, like, how to pack a cute outfit
Yeah,
in advance? Like, when you don't know what
totally.
you're gonna be feeling like
Yeah.
that day?
I feel like for trips, I've, like, mastered it just because I feel like I'm on an airplane now more than I am on
Yeah, you're still
land.
traveling all the time.
Always,
Yeah.
yeah, it never stops, but it's fun. But what I do is, like, I try to give myself, like, a week in advance because there's always things that you're
You
forgetting
need.
last minute.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I like to gradually pack over the course of the week, and then I try on everything with the accessories, with the earring, and I
Mhm.
take a
Oh, really?
photo of myself, and then
That's
I'll
good for
put
you.
Yeah, no, it's,
yeah,
like,
That's a
pretty
good tip.
yeah.
detailed, like, it's pretty
It's very
intense.
detailed, and then what I'm also type A
Yeah.
personality, but I'll have my entire itinerary, like, in my notes, again, like, if we know what we're doing, and then I'll drag the photo that I put to the
The
day.
activity.
And again, it doesn't happen all the time,
Right.
but when I do this, my life is so much easier, and it just makes getting ready for those vacations so fast.
It's so true, and I try to be that way,
Yeah.
but then you always help me pack, grandma, and you're always like, "Okay, I'm fed up with, like, figure after one outfit, you're like, "Just throw in pants that you know will work with tops," and then, like, being able to swap it, but
Yeah.
then when I get there, I try on every outfit, somehow it
Yes,
doesn't go
yes,
together,
yeah. It
and
looks better in
then
your
my
head and the
boyfriend's like,
idea.
"Why is my house a mess?"
Yeah, always.
So, like, I would love to do that this
Yes.
time around.
Well, I think with the thing is you take too much. So if you took a pair of white pants and a pair of jeans and a pair of black linen, and that's it. The
Yeah, then you
bottoms are
eliminate.
done. Now you have to coordinate at the tops with those 3 pair of pants, and you've got to figure it out on your bed at home. And
Yeah.
then if you're going to take a flower dress here and a polka dot dress here
Yeah.
and a print here, and then you're all over the
But I
place.
don't wanna be basic when I'm
Well,
away.
oh,
Yeah.
well,
I wanna have the
then
Gotta
you
be
have to
option.
fun.
pack a lot.
Yeah.
Then you gotta pack a lot because
Or
everybody
I'm
that's
an
the
premium.
secret to
overpacker,
packing.
yeah. I feel like when I was long distance, it was a little bit harder because my boyfriend's very spontaneous,
Right,
where I'm a very big planner, so I kind of got into that habit where
Mm,
I'd pack things that I wouldn't ever wear, or,
right.
like, just in case outfits,
so true,
but I
yeah.
would always make sure to have at least, like, 2 to 3 that I know for sure I will wear in, like,
Mhm.
whatever occasion,
Whatever.
and you could kinda dress it up or down, which
Yeah,
would be
I kind
nice.
of like the notes ideal though, because like, Zach is very type A also,
Yeah.
so it's like, I already have
Like, you know what
calendar
you're
invites
doing.
of
Ugh,
every
a
single
dream.
hour. So I'm like, I could just put the outfit in there.
I think you should. I think try it when
Yeah,
you go and then report back and let
I
me
will,
know.
I
Yeah.
will. You think we're crazy.
I do think you're crazy. I take a pair of black pants and a pair of navy when I go to Europe all the time,
Mhm.
and I take a white shirt and then I add a couple of sweaters, and it's fine. It goes everywhere, a blue
Yeah.
or a dark black blazer, and you're dressed. And it's ridiculous. There's no place that you need unless I'm not talking about a special occasion trip, but I'm just a trip that you're going to meet your boyfriend or your
Yeah.
girlfriend on a trip. Just
No, yeah, I know.
I
I
think
mean,
fall's sometimes easier to dress though
right.
than summer.
Well,
Summer,
fall is
yeah.
summer, of course, you have the bathing suits and
Yes.
the cover up, so that's a different issue. That then you have to do a little bit of styling.
Yeah.
But the fall, you just put it on with a pair of comfortable sneakers, a pair
Yeah.
of flats,
Yeah,
and you're dressed.
yeah.
First of all, a lot of times, I mean, you almost want to take a small suitcase. I mean, you don't because you
Yeah.
can't make up your mind.
Yeah.
But I can take a little wheelie, and I've done it on a girls' trip. And you know what? I don't even wear half the stuff that's in the
Yeah.
wheelie because you end up wearing the same pair of pants, and you just change
More
around the
boring.
tops.
Yeah.
Well, we are boring.
I don't know, I feel like
That's why
I
I'm not a stylist. I'm only styling
No, but
myself.
but you have the things in your closet, like, I
Yeah.
steal all of your bags and
Yeah.
No,
things.
I have
Oh,
the accessories, but I'm not gonna you don't pack those things. It's too
but you could.
difficult.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. Sydney, I know you film with your mom sometimes and
Yes.
do, like, outfit checks. Do you steal things from her closet
Oh
often?
my gosh, every time
No.
I'm
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
My dad gets so mad because he'll just get my mom something for, like, her birthday, and then it'll be gone in 2 minutes.
That's
But
so
she has the
funny.
best stuff,
But
and
that's
she
because
has,
she
like,
likes to share.
so much stuff throughout the years. Oh, yeah, she's the best sharer. Also, my grandma has amazing statement jewelry, like, this is
Love
actually my
it.
grandma's,
Oh,
so
I
I
love
also
that.
steal everything from her.
Yeah, well, those
So
because they are good.
yes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you have good things, they're never out of style.
But here's my question, like, there are some things, like mom jeans.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
that's a specific thing in your head where they're, like, not stylish
right.
jeans,
Yeah.
but your mom probably has cool jeans that you're, like,
She's
stealing.
the best jean.
So, but are there things that
But you wouldn't be going in my closet to steal any of
No,
the
like,
jeans.
I steal so much from you, I would never steal your jeans,
No.
sorry.
Please, no, you would be embarrassed.
I just wonder why there are certain things, like, that are
Yeah.
generationally
Yeah.
different.
I think, like, maybe, like, my mom doesn't think she could wear a lot of the things that I can, but then I will introduce things to her and she realizes that she can. Like, just because I'm wearing it doesn't mean she can't. She'll just style it in a completely different way
Different,
than
right.
I will.
Right. 'Cause, some things I'm like, would it look silly? Like, I don't know, jelly sandals or
Yeah.
something, or, like, fish necklaces. Like, if you were or maybe you could get away with it, but, like, if mom
You would
was
definitely get
wearing
away
it,
with it.
I'd be like, "Eh, a little immature."
All right.
But
Okay.
maybe you can, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
but there's not one style for everybody.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's why we have a million different choices today,
Yeah.
Right.
and that's what makes fashion fun.
Mhm.
Totally.
I also wanted to hear your thoughts on, like, a good going out outfit because I feel
Yeah.
like every girl struggles with what to wear.
On a
Totally.
first date, what?
Like, a Friday
Let's.
or Saturday night, you're going on
Okay.
a date or you're going with your friends, like, what
Mhm.
are you putting on?
Totally.
Like, you're always like black top and jeans,
I
which I
mean,
do, but
yeah.
Or a
Well, I get
sexy
it.
top and
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
what is a sexy top?
You have plenty of
Like a
sexy
fun
tops.
bodysuit.
Exactly. You have plenty of
Yeah.
the
I love a
little
fun
cutout
pant
ones.
personally. Like,
Mhm.
I'm such a pant person, whether it's jeans, a
Right.
slack, a trouser, or a color or anything like that. So I feel like if you pair that with something fun, like I love that. But I feel like for date outfits specifically, if you figure out those two outfits, whether it's like a really beautiful dress or kind of just like a bodysuit that makes you feel great, and again, this is if you're going on multiple dates, not
Mhm.
maybe with the same person, but
Yeah.
keep those two outfits and
Right.
just
And
keep
remember
rewearing
them.
them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like when I was going on lots of dates,
Mhm.
my first date or second date outfits were really changing up, but then I
Yeah.
wouldn't remember. I was like, "Did I wear this with this
Yes.
person
Yeah.
already?" And then that was a problem. So
But
then
you
I
know, we're also talking to people who are older on the
podcast.
podcast. I can't remember where I am. That's why I'm older. But they have to think about what they're doing when they go out for dinner
Yeah,
and where they're
Totally.
going. And it's the same concept. You put on something that, if you remember, looked good on you. So
Yes.
wear it to a
Yeah.
different restaurant a couple of weeks later.
100%.
It's pulling out of the closet things that you know look good on you.
Yeah.
And I really think the ones that don't look good on you, you should thrift. You should
Yeah.
give it
I
away.
agree.
Because sometimes your eye changes, the style of the
and
jean
you can't just go through the mass of like
No.
different one of the
stuff.
jeans, which is hysterical. I look in your closet and you must have 80 pairs
I
Yeah.
only
of
like
those
one
jeans,
of them.
I'm the
and you
same
only
way.
like one.
Yes.
And so get rid of the others and give it to somebody who will enjoy them.
Pretty much my new rule is that whenever I get something in, I don't have any more hangers, so I have to
Right.
take something
Oh,
See,
out.
I
that's so
tell you that
It
good.
all the
forces me
time.
to do it. I don't enjoy it. I really don't because it's
Yeah.
hard to piece. And then in my mind, I'm like, oh, I haven't worn this in a year, but what if I wear it another time? I'm like,
Right.
no, we're gonna
It's
donate it and
gone.
give it away.
Right.
But it's so funny. I just remembered this too. I remember in high school because I had a dress code, not a uniform.
Mhm.
I would take photos of myself on like photo booth of like my outfits every day
Yeah,
and
so
go
there's
back
just
and do
So
always
you
that.
really
So it's just
started
always,
early.
yeah,
yeah, I guess it's always been I mean, I used to just lay out my outfits the night
yeah,
before, which is the same
yes.
concept, like
I know. We need to start doing that more, honestly.
yeah, bring it back like
Yeah,
middle school.
yeah.
When it comes to vintage and, like, secondhand
Love.
stuff,
Yes.
where do you source pieces?
I need to delete all those apps off my phone, but I'm a big Real and Vestiaire, and I actually just started getting into eBay. But I, like, scroll it like it's Instagram. I have my
That's
sizing.
fun.
I know. I'm, like, maybe a little bit too good at it, but
It's a talent, it's not
it's
easy.
yeah, it's too addicting, honestly, but I've just kinda discovered eBay vintage, which I haven't before,
I've seen people
and
post about it, but I haven't looked
yeah,
yet.
it was my first time doing it. I, like, found this, Prada pony hair purse that I'm, like,
So good.
obsessed with. It was, like, a very great price, and they're, like, authenticated and everything. So I feel like I use it for 2 ways, like, that one I was searching for it, or the Real, I'll kinda just, like, scroll and
Mhm.
see what I find there and then keep it in my hearts and go back and
Yeah,
hopefully no one buys it by
right.
then.
So fun.
Yeah.
We love that. I mean, I basically shop in grandma and mom's closet
Yeah, I
right
like
now, but
Yeah.
I
people to
wanted
think that they're really shopping though on a budget because most people out there, it's not their profession. They have to go to work. They have to think of different outfits to
but
go to
everyone,
work
like,
in.
likes to save
So
up to splurge
for
on
one,
one vintage
well,
piece
Yeah.
the
or
one vintage piece should be a good piece,
Yeah.
like you're saying, the
yeah.
one special thing.
Yes.
Don't spend a lot of money on stuff that in 6 months is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, quickly, let's hear some of your fall trend
Oh yeah,
predictions
that
if
I
you've
want.
thought about it
Are
yet.
there colors?
Yes.
Like we had a big yellow moment
I
this
know,
this
yellow, but I
spring.
kinda think blue is also a summer moment, like a
Ooh,
baby blue.
I
I've
love
kind of
that.
been shying away from the yellow a little bit, even though I love it.
Overdone.
Kinda incorporating more baby blue this summer, which I love.
But I think fall will definitely be a lot of things from last year, like the browns and the
Yeah.
Right.
suede.
Oh, we
I
like
also
that.
think, yeah, Western.
Yeah.
I love dressing a little bit Western.
So that's
I
come
think
that's still
I
in.
think that's still gonna be in. I
Okay.
think that's not going away at all. Maybe incorporating some new fun colors. Maybe I could see a baby yellow suede kinda coming into it, so kind
Yeah.
of incorporating that a
That's
little
fun.
bit. But I think we'll definitely see a lot of those same things that we've kind of been seeing.
Right.
Mhm. And as a content creator, do you kind of get ahead of it sometimes and you're like, "Even though it's not quite fall yet, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
posting some of those trends?"
I just kinda yes, a little bit, and I also just get really excited for fall, I think.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
that's kinda my favorite season to
Yeah,
dress for.
me too.
I think you could go plaid, I think there's just so many fun elements that you obviously can't wear in the summer. So I definitely try and, like, get back all my pieces in, like, front of my closet, and, yeah, I think fall honestly is starting a little bit now, which is crazy. I've been scrolling a little bit and
Not
seeing
today in
things.
this 90
I
degree. I
know,
can't even
Not
today I
90, it's
can't think
almost
about it.
100.
Oh my gosh. Well, Sydney, thank you so much for
Thanks so much for
joining
having
us.
me.
So
So
fun
fun.
seeing you. How can people find you and follow you?
Yes. My Instagram is just Sydney Silverman, and so is my TikTok.
Hey, that was
Amazing.
easy.
Yeah, that's
That was
easy.
easy.
And thanks everyone for listening to Excuse My Grandma. We're Excuse My Grandma on Instagram and TikTok. My personal is Kim Merstein. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.